Hey folks, Rich here at RCINFORMER. Today I have FMS's Big Dog float plane. This is the 2,000 millimeter DeHAVILLAND Beaver. This time we're going to give you a float fly demo. We have not had it out yet. If you guys haven't seen the prior videos, up in the upper right hand corner, I'll put cards up there. You can see we've got the unboxing for this. We have a flight demo of it on grass, and prior demos we did on water and grass of the version 1. This is the version 2. It's highly updated. They've made the nose a little shorter, so it's a little more scale. They've added windows to it, which is really slick. It looks a lot more scale. Even the round window here on the side, they did a lot of detail with. Still the same great flying airplane. I'm flying it today on a 5,000 Predator pack. It's a 45C, so you could put a pretty big pack. It'll easily take a 6,000 or more if you want, because it's a pretty high lift airplane. If you guys want all the details on this, check out the prior videos, okay, because those videos are going to go into a lot more detail than I'm going to go in here. This is going to mostly be really just a float demo for everybody to see. And what I want to really show you in this video is how the floats actually go on this thing. I'm going to flip this around for Steve to check out. And on the underside, Steve, if you can get in on that, I'm going to put my foot down on it. Floats go on fairly easy. You can see your forward landing gear goes on here with 3 screws, and you unscrew those and then you just put these right on. You have 6 screws that put this thing on, and then you have a real nice connector that plugs right into here, and that's how you connect your water rudder. One thing that's real important that I noticed when I put these on that seemed to help me get them on, you had to shoehorn this a little bit. So Steve, if you can get in on these screws right here, I found that I had to just loosen these 4 screws on both sides, then put these screws in and begin to tighten them, and then you can sort of tighten everything down. It seemed to fit you know, quite a bit better. It seemed to fit in there a little nicer that way. It almost like the plates of the top plates of the landing gear struts are kind of uneven, so you have to loosen them up so the struts will kind of flex a little bit. Then you get your 6 screws up through, and then it'll all tighten down. So this is a 5-channel airplane: aileron, elevator, rudder, throttle, flaps. And for the way it's set up right now is we've got the water rudder and the main rudder. They can be set up on a Y harness, which is how it comes stock, and that operates on a single channel. But I split those up, put my water rudder on a separate channel, made a mix. I took my main rudder and made that the master. I made this the slave, and I assigned to the water rudder the knob here. So Steve's going to get in on that. You get that, Steve? So when I move my rudder, you can see here they both move together, okay, but I can now trim my water rudder with the knob, so it'll now turn independently without changing the flight rudder. So that's a nice mix if you happen to have an extra channel. So if you have a 6-channel radio, 6-channel receiver, you can do all that with it. So anyway, you ready, Steve? Let's get this baby out there. I got my safety on. Let me go ahead and flip the switch, give this a little run up. Lots of power. Let's see, right, left, up, down, left, right. Do a flap check. We'll get that down there, let that go. Yeah, real nice slotted flaps all the way around. And let's see, outstanding. Everything's working okay. Let's roll this into the water. Get this going on down in there. Let's lift it up and get it over some of these weeds. We're going to keep the camera rolling, folks, so you guys got this real time. And we'll get this going. So here we go. Excellent. We'll taxi it on out. Excellent. It's pulling left a little, so I'll use a little right trim there on that water rudder, and we'll get it going out there. Here we go. And Amy's taking pictures for us. Steve, you got the other mic on?
Yep.
All right. Excellent. Here we go. We will drive it on out here to our private dock here. And we'll drive it around just a little bit. Let me get a water feel for it driving around. Man, we got some nice sunlight here today.
The wind calmed down a little bit, so it's much better.
Excellent. Look at that. Right, left, up, down, right, left. Let me drive it on back here. Sometimes you want to lose a little power in your turns to get some airflow over that rudder. You can see the lights. You got 2 nice landing lights on the wings there. There's wingtip lights. I don't know if you can see. I don't know, is this lit up enough? Yeah, we can see the wingtip lights a bit. And then there's one right on the tail. If you look at the tail, I don't know if we can see that, this brightness. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit. Camera may or may not show it. It looks like it's a flashing red.
Yep.
So, Amy, you can take pictures of it too, static like this. It looks really good taxi. Yeah, just snap it. Oh, you can front, back, rear. I'll drive it towards you. We're trying to get a lot done in one flight here, folks. We're trying to get pictures as we're doing this. So, there we go. All right, Steve, you ready? Let's drop some flaps. Right, left, up, down. And here we go. Ready? Take it off. Right up into the air. There we go. We'll get this thing trimmed. See what it needs. Needs a little bit of up trim, but that's okay. Bring it on back here. Have a look under the awning here. I'll bring it by kind of slow. There you go, babe. She's getting some pictures.
Nice flyby.
I'll do a circle here, Amy, so you can get some shots of it here. One thing this plane does well is it flies slow well. Slotted flaps give it a whole lot of lift, so you can really drag it around low and slow. It'll do that well. It's got the vortex generators, stall fences on the wingtips, on the wings, so that really gives you good aileron control at slow speeds. Let's bring it by. Add some power in the turn. I'm going to drop full flaps and I'll do a really, let's see if I can get a really slow flyby in here. That was just half flaps there, takeoff flaps. Little touchdown there. Powering it up. Lots of power. And here's what it does best too. It's fast. Here we go. Coming by quick. This is into the wind, even though there's not a whole lot of wind right now. A little pitch sensitive. let me bring down my elevator a little bit. Hang on, we'll come by on the downwind here. See how fast this thing is. It'll move right along. All right, here we go. Coming by fast, Steve. This thing will truck. Just an awesome bird. Woohoo! Going to some steep turns in the middle. Amy, you can just snap whenever you want. Man, it does a nice steep turn. Alright, we'll go inverted with it here. Actually, I'll tell you what, let me do something else with it. Let me get the trim where I want it here. The switches, hang on, I had the switches in the wrong. I had my low rate on, it felt a little mushy. Here, let's do that again. You forgot to flip the switch. Beauty, beauty. She will go, she will go. This is just a monster airplane, folks. Check out the other videos we did. The other videos we did really show it flying fast, fly it slow. We do all sorts of stuff with it. Let's full flap it in here. We'll see if we can do a little landing out front here. This thing will just slow to a crawl. Look at that. Woo, a little bit on the wing. Wind gobby. That's all right, we righted it. It's good. We'll drive it in here nice and close. Just an awesome plane. All right, full flap takeoff, Steve. Here we go. This thing gets up in the air in no time with full flaps. Flaps coming up, just vertical, right on up. Hold it up there. I'm gonna kick the rudder over. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Love it. Point roll out here. Come by fast from the right. Yeehaw. Awesome bird. Flaps are coming down, full flaps are in. Keep it out of the weeds there. We'll drive it on back, we'll get out there again. Okay, we've used 2,400 milliamps out of a 5,000. Oh, you can really see those lights now. There we go. All right, taking off 0 flaps. Going straight up with it. Gonna kick the rudder. Stall turn. We'll do one to this side. I'll bring it way out there, Steve. Woohoo! Go out there with it and I'll come straight at us. Awesome plane. It's just real versatile. Lots of high-speed flight, lots of slow-speed flight. It does both real well.
Lots of power in that motor.
Yeah. Power's off, flaps are in. Get it slowed up. Full flap takeoff. You gotta drop those flaps. You gotta put those flaps up right away, or this thing will just kind of it'll go over on its back with all those flaps in there. Nice plane. Look at that thing go. Bring it on in, lander here again. And it settles in pretty nice. Look at that. Nice and slow. Alright, we're full flaps again. Steve, I'll come by slow again, right by us. I'm gonna bring it right by you. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm going to peel away when I get to us. Nice machine. FMS killed it with this thing. He definitely killed it. All right, here we go. Let me take a look at my telemetry here. See what we got going on. We're at 3,700, so it's probably about time to bring it in. Anything else, Steve? What should I do here? Let's go vertical with it in the middle. Here we go.
Okay.
Oop, just went to my high rate on my elevator. Power it back, just let it fall. Flaps are coming in. All right, I'm bringing it in, Steve. Here we go, here we go. Dropping it in. And that is it, baby. Awesome bird. 2,000 millimeter. FMS DeHAVILLAND Beaver. Please check the links below, folks. Like I said, if you do get one, it does help RCINFORMER out. It contributes to our cause. We appreciate that by using our links. And please like and subscribe, guys. Check the notification below to the lower left of the lower left corner of the video. I'm going to bring this right up right here. There she is. Oh, bumped it. All right, let's get the throttle kill. And we will bring this thing up there. Steve, you got anything to add?
Sweet flying airplane, a lot of power in that thing.
Here, let's
too.
see. Tons and tons of power. Let's see. I think it's a 4258 550 kV, I think. Can you get in on some of that, Steve? That telemetry module there? Right there?
Yep.
3900 something?
Yep.
Yeah, so I used 80% of the battery right there. Give you an idea. That's all we used it. So here, let me get this out of here. Let's pull this out. It's a little warm, but not bad. We'll put this on our meter. I got my safety. Yeah, I got my safety off already. Get my telemetry module out of here. And once again, folks, be sure to check out the other 2 videos that we put out on this. Actually, there's a lot more, but the other 2 we put out on this one, which is an unbox video, and it's also a flight demo on the grass. And we got some other float planes at Joe Nolan 7. There's my 5000. This is an old battery. I've had this for at least 3 years now. What's it, 2017? Let's put the watt, make sure that didn't fall off there. Let's go ahead and put my meter on here. We'll see what this says. See what we got. What you see there, Steve?
13%.
13%. So I used it up quite a bit, but we're right there. What's the voltage say? 3.17 on all those? 3.6, 3.7. Okay, so yeah, we're right where we ought to be. That was about a full flight on that. So anyway, folks, we appreciate y'all watching. Again, like and subscribe. Check out the other videos in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Hit the notification bell to get the latest videos sent to you guys. We appreciate you watching. RC Informer, Steve, thanks for filming. And as always, folks, we will see you next time.